Hey, what's up everyone? This is Frankie with meekspace.com. Today we're going to go through method 1 for Android devices. This method is going to show you how to download files from box.net on your computer and then how to put them on your Android device using your USB cable. Now everybody's wanting, the main focus is getting the Watchtower libraries on their Android devices. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to download those particular files that are needed to get the Watchtower library up and running, and hopefully this will help everybody resolve their issues with that. So this is, again, method 1 for Android, USB cable. So the first thing we're going to do is on our computer, we're going to visit box.net. So, you'll have to go to www.box.net and sign in with your username and password. And once you get signed in, you'll have a theocratic folder. So you'll click on theocratic, and because you're looking for iSilo files, keep in mind the Watchtower library will not install on anything but a computer or an older Windows-based phone. And so you can't use the actual Watchtower library CD. You can't copy that to any of your devices. You have to have the iSilo formatted Watchtower library files, and which means you have to first download and install iSilo on your Android device so that you can read these files. You can visit the Android market, do a search for iSilo, and purchase and install iSilo. You have to have it if you want the Watchtower library. Okay, so we'll go into iSilo, and you'll see a folder called Watchtower Library. Under Watchtower Library, we have whatever languages we have available. I speak English, so I'm going to go into the English version here. You'll notice there are 4 files in the English one. The purpose of the 4 files, the one that has full in the name, that's the full Watchtower Library file. The one that has the DX in the name, that's the index. You have to have both of them for everything to work properly. So, if you just get the one, some things will work, but not everything. The other 2 files are Bibles. These are the New World Translation Bibles. Now, the reason you got to have both of them is because some brothers that did the converting, they used this file name to link to. So there's links in these other files that link to these other Bible files. And some linked to the short name and some linked to this long name. So you got to have them both, or otherwise you'll get an error sometimes because it can't find the file it's actually looking for. So what we're going to do is we want to download all 4 of these files. And we can download them individually, or we can download them as one big file. I'm going to just do them individually so you kind of see how that works. So we're going to go into the Watchtower Library full. Now this file, because it's too large, you can't preview it, but it's also an iSilo file, and so box.net doesn't recognize it. So you'll just get this preview not supported message. So you can click here on download or download up in this corner, and you can let that start downloading. I usually wait until I see down in my browser's corner till I see the file actually downloading before I go back and start another download. We want to download all 4 of these files. Again, it is necessary to have iSilo installed on your Android device, and I would make sure you do it before you try doing any of this. Okay, so it's downloading. It's a large file, so it's going to take just a little bit. I'm going to go back up here to English, and we're downloading that one, so I'm going to go to the index file, and I'm going to download it. Again, it's just going to take a little bit for the download to start. I usually like to wait till I see it downloading before I go to the next file. Then I know it's doing what it needs to. Okay, so the index has started, so I'm going to go back to English, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the RBI 8. Alright, so that one started, so we'll go back and we'll pick up the final file. Now these files are, the source of these files are copyrighted material. You know, this came from the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society's Watchtower Library CD, and their, you know, these are their publications. They're owned by them. Now, you know, you want to make sure that you own these publications and that you own the Watchtower Library if you plan on using these files. It's okay to have these files in a different format as long as you own the official files. So you want to make sure you are an owner of the Watchtower Library CD so that you have the right to have the same file you already own. It's just in a different format. So you don't want to be giving these files to different people. You want to make sure that you keep these files to yourself and that you have the original file, so that you're justified of having these. So all 4 of those files are downloaded. Now we want to get them on our Android device. So we're done here with box.net, so I'm going to minimize this. Now those files were downloaded to the default location. My default location, since I've got Windows 7, is under Start. Up here you'll go into your personal folder, and then there's a folder called Downloads, and there's our 4 files. So those are the 4 files we want to put on our Android device. Now remember, this is method 1, which for Android, which we use the USB cable. So now I'm going to take my Android device, and I'm going to plug it in. I'm using a Motorola Atrix phone. I'm just simply plugging my Android USB cable in. You'll notice it dinged at us, and now it's opening up the memory storage on the phone. Now mine usually opens up 2 boxes, and I'll explain that here in a minute. There's the other one. And so my Motorola Atrix, it has 2 types of storage. It has the MOT, which is the built-in memory on the Motorola phone, and then it has a removable disk because I purchased an external memory card and put in my device, and so this is called removable disk. That's where I'm putting things. I don't want to put it on my phone's memory and use it up, so I'm going to close that, and we're going to open folder to view files, and you'll notice these are my folders I have created on my memory card. Now the one I'm focusing on is the theocratic folder. I made a theocratic folder, and that's where I keep all my theocratic files. You can right click, you can go to new and folder, and you can make your own theocratic folder, which is what I would recommend that you do. When you open up theocratic, you're going to have whatever folders you create. Now I create an iSilo file, and I keep all my iSilo files under the same folder. The reason I do that is because most iSilo files have links in them pointing to scriptures or to other publications, and they may be separate files, and they're looking for a specific file name, and they're looking for that file, and if it's not in the same folder, it'll give you an error message. So the smart thing is even though it's not as organized, it's just to keep all your iSilo files in one folder. So we want to now take our 4 files that we created, and we want to put them in that folder. So I'll just drag them over here. Now it says they already exist. So your system should just automatically start copying it because you shouldn't have them there yet. I'm just going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4. So I didn't actually copy them there because they were already there. But you can see how that is accomplished. So really that's all there is to it. What I'll do now is I'll unplug my device and we'll minimize these windows, and I'll just show you real quick what that looks like. If I open up my Android device, and we'll put this up here where you can see it, I'm going to open up iSilo, and there's my iSilo. Now it automatically opened up the last document I had, which was the 2011 Kingdom Ministry file. If I close that, you'll notice you have these different menus at the top. You may have to go to Device, and you may have to scroll down and find your memory card or where you saved your files at the first time. So I'm going to go into SD card external, and there's my theocratic folder, and there's my iSilo folder. So I'm going to scroll down to the W's because this is alphabetical, and I'm going to find the Watchtower library. And there they are. It's the WT Pub EN Full 2010. So I'll click on it, and there we have it. The way it's laid out is at the top you have links to other publications, and then you have all of the books of the Bible that you can click on and look up scriptures. And then below you have all of the publications on the library. You can scroll up through all the different things. The first one, books, brochures, booklets, tracts, all of the publications, but there are links, hot links at the top to get to things quicker. So that's basically the way the iSilo version of the Watchtower library looks on your Android device, and that's basically it. That's a good rundown on how to get files from box.net downloaded to your computer, and then how to put them on your Android device using a USB cable. So look for our other tutorials for Android devices, which shows you other methods of getting files onto your device. Thanks for watching.